Hello viewers, welcome to CodeForAny. Online maintenance and service of insight. Today we need to see this here the best offers sections need to develop here. First of all, need to see this design inside the XD files. Now need to today we need to develop this like this UI need to developing here. First of all, now need to develop this here the sections, titles and section subtitles need to creatings, and then after need to horizontal list need to develop here the first of all the showing here the image. Then after show this here the image titles and subtitles need to showing, and like this UI need to develop here. First of all, how to write down inside the codes. Now need to go inside here the first of all the find outs here the lib folders, select here the screen folders, then select here the home folders and to find out here the home screens. And now need to scroll downs, and this UI need to previously need to develop here step by steps. And if you not see this here, please see this here the previous video, and then after need to creating like this UI. Now first of all need to find out here that this completes UI need to check here, so need to setting here this like this paddings and to this stack view and to minimize this here, and then after need to create here the one containers here, and to set here the decorations, so need to give this here the decorations colors, color white. Then after so need to give this here first of all the comma and to fix this here the error, and also need to set here the margins because need to given this here the some space between here. Need to set here the const edges insert only, and to set this here the tops, and we need to set this here the tops inside the 15s is good for this here the space, and also need to write down here padding const edges insert symmetric. We need to give this here the horizontals 8, no needs horizontals, only give this here the verticals, give this here the 15s is good, and like this sets if you not given this years, but years put is best. Now need to set here the column like years, and we need to set this here the minimum size, main axis size we need to set here the minimum like this sets here, and look like this here the showing this here the UI. And now need to creating here titles based offers, and now need to set here the styles text styles, give this here the color t color primary text. Then after need to set this here the font as a font size as a 20, and also need to set this here the font weight bold. We need to set here like here, so need to configure and to showing like this here, and also need to give this here the width. We need to configure const edges insert not double max speed, and to set here the const value like this showing here the base toppers, and also need to set here the cross axis element set as a start like here's, and also need to set here the another row, and inside we need to create against column, and we need to setting here the cross axis element set as a start like here's, and give this here this column between, and also this minimum size we need to setting here like here's, and to set here the padding symmetric horizontals we need to set this here the 20, and 25 is good like here's. And now need to set here the subtitles for this image, this section subtitles. We need to set here the secondary text, and we need to font size need to set here the 14s, and remove here the regular fonts we need to set, And now need to set this here the titles of the years and look like this here the similar to show, and to set this here in is good. Also need to check here's overflow issue. Remove here the columns no needs. That's why issue. Look like set here's. Also get this here the some space. Need to set here the height space. We need to given this here the 8 is good. Okay. And look like this here the showing. We need to decrease this here, set here for like this showing here. And then after we need to write down here the another things we need to developing here. We need to set here sized boxed. Give this here the height. We need to set here the context dot width multiply by 0.17 like this height sets here, and to set here the constants, and to set here the list view builders with separators. Give this here the separators. First of all, the item builders need to set context, and items need to given this years, and we need to return this here the container like this settings here. And now need to develop here the separator. First of all, now need to bracket inside to write down here the context and indexed, and to returning here the sums with space. We need to given this here sized boxed with, we need to set here the 15s like this configures, and to set this here the const value like here. And we need to item counts. First of all, need to write down here the item array. For this value need to set here the list and based over array. Static array need to declare here indexed. Set here the image, then after comma and brackets like this sets. Set here the title, set here subtitle, and like this need to setting paste here. Now we need to find out here the copy relative path. Paste this here second based, and you need to set this here the titles. Bathroom cleaners first one is, then after subtitles is here the frequent cleaning more. Shop sofa cleaning. Second one is titles is a sofa cleaning, and like this set here and more. This title you need to set this here the upper based, and now we need to configure here dot length, and we need to get this here the where object is equal to based. Need to set here the indexed like here. Now we need to developing this here the UI. First of all, we need to set this here the childs, creates here the column like here, and we need to first of all the declares here the titles and subtitles. We need to set here the cross axis alignment as a set here the center. Now we need to set this here the titles. Now we need to copy this value, and we need to paste this for this UI, and also need to call here the expand, and we need to set this here the image assets. Give this here the value of this assets image. Objects need to rename this name object obj, and to pass this here the image value img as string. optionals and to like the settings here now need to set here the width, need to configure this here the give this here the pix width, also need to set here width, context width, and we need to setting this here the multiply by 0.7, copy here, paste this here, and also need to no need sides, heights need to set here the maximum doubles dot max bit, and it will to set this here the cover, and we need to set here comma, and also need to write down here the clip or rat widgets clip or rat, and to set this here the border radius circular, so need to set here the pi, like this configurations and to setting here. Here I have make mistakes, need to give this here the minimum size, like this set here. Also need to given this here the height same, restart here, and look like this here show. Now need to fix this here this issue, need to set here scroll directions, sees horizontals, like this showing here. Also need to set here the padding, font, edges inset, symmetric. You need to set here verticals and here set here the size to box height, so need to given this here the 15 cost, and to save this here, and also need to set here the horizontal 15, need to set here 20 is good, and also need to set here the text alignment as center, copy here, with this here, paste here, also need to small this size well, and we need to give this here the value of here the checked title as string optional, if not get time to set here the blank same as now need to set here the subtitles, I need to check here the paste here, and look like this here the showing here, so need to increase this here the size, and also need to decrease this here the height, so need to set here the 60%, and look like this showing here this UI similar to designs and like scrolls. Also now need to convert into the common widgets, so need to write down here. First of all, now need to go inside here the home screens and to write down here the new files, and to now give this here the name based offer cell dot dots, and now need to create here the stateful widgets and to write down here the based offer cell, otherwise you need to give this here the row like this name, need to naming conventions need to set here not matters, and to paste this here now need to copy this here home screens. You need to cut here this UI and now need to paste inside, and now need to pass this here the final map object need to pass and another variables provide callback on press event. At these two events need to write down here, pass this here the parameters, and import this here this extensions, and to write down here the inkwell widgets wrap with here inkwell, and to write down here the on tab on press event, and to convert into the size box, fix this here the warning. Also input this here the color extensions, and like this sets here, save this here. Now need to write down here the based offer cells, and to pass this here the object value, and to click events, and to write down here the print this objects need to showing here debug print. Save here. Now need to get this here is not string, need to set here to string functions. Or here restart this app, open these home screens. Maybe you need to set here the 15 is good, like this. Click here and to show this here the log this object are the printing here, and then this like this. You need to configure this here the home screens. If you like this video, please give the thumbs up. If you're new user, so please subscribe my channels and press the notification bell icon. You can get every new video notifications and awesome content. If you have any questions, so please write down the comment sections. I will help you and sort out your issue. Everyone have a nice day. Goodbye and take care.